straight away into the last game. Alright, I'm just going to switch the views real quick. And here we go. So there's no more mulligans by either team. So what we see is what we get. And it looks like we're going to have some Invoker skills straight off the bat. I really like having any Earthshaker abilities in the draft. Enchant Totem, Aftershock, always really useful and always really broken. I think we might be blessed with this today. Going to see which abilities is going to enable that for us. Got some good right-click abilities as well with the Luna's passives. We've got some good actives as well with the Broodmother. It looks like even Anti-Tank's got the Broodmother model himself. I'm looking forward to this draft. I can't wait to see what they've got for us. As I said, no mulligans, so we're going to go straight into this. This is the thick of things. Now, no jungle do have the advantage, but they're now going to be playing on the Dire side now. And Harulds going to be on the Radiant, going to be deciding what they're going to do with their first pick there. I'm expecting this is going to be some form of ultimate or some form of right click. Windrunner ultimate is going to be, and that's it. Yeah, that's straight away. That's going to be one of the highest passives there. Fiery Soul already we know on Lina has been building more popularly into a right click build, and she's a spellcaster herself. So this is going to combo greatly with any disables or any options Guruma decides to use. It's just to stack his right click damage all the way up. It looks like NJ on Enigma is going to be picking up the favorite, the ability draft, the famous ability draft, well-known ability, and that's going to be Aftershock. So we're going to see how disgusting we can see this combo turn out to be. I'm trying to see if there's anything here that would be the perfect ability to use to combo with this. And I'm going to be honest, I'm not certain. I think it's probably going to be Sinister Gaze. So if he can get that, we'll see. Maximus going to be going for the Broodmother's Web, so I'm going to be seeing what he's going to make use of that with the no pathing restrictions. Looks like I'm Thor going to be going for the best dewarding ability in the game. Lightning Bolt. That's what it's called. Meanwhile, Big Tauntaun's going to be going for the Grimstroke ultimate there. Tie two people together irrevocably. Well, for the duration, really. Blob's going to go for a Black Hole. I'm very curious to see where this goes. Very curious indeed. Wind Ranger, Big Tauntaun, going to be picking up the Shackle Shot as typical. I'm Thor, going to be trying to build his lightning style hero as much as he can, true to his name. Okay, looks like Anti-Tank's going for a nice engagement style. So Wind run into the, I believe it's Ink. Yeah? Ink Swell, there we go. So just Wind run, Ink Swell, close the distance, engage closely, and then get the stun off guaranteed. Meanwhile, Zexal's going to go for the Stroke of Fate, I believe. There it is, yep. And then going to be Stroke of Fate into the arrow. That's going to combo quite nicely. Maximus basically wants to play spiders. It's going for the Spawn Broodling's ultimate now here. Ultralaw, okay, going to be taking away the Skeleton Walk. And I think it's going to be, okay, it's going to be Light Strike Array instead by NJ. I'm wondering if they're saving the Sinister Gaze. I think that's going to be the one to look for. Meanwhile, looks like Goemon's going to go for the right-click damage. Rightly so. I like this build already straight up. Earthshaker's Enchant Totem does have a low cooldown. And Leap does have a pretty good attack speed bonus. So this is going to be amazing already. I'm really looking forward to see what ultimate he does pick up here. I'm hoping it's going to be the Thunder God's Wrath. Because I think it would be such a poor choice to pick up Windrunner's ability here. I do think Focus Fire is not the build for this, but we'll see that. We'll see about that. Maximus going to be using fish. Now that's brilliant. I think this is an exceptionally smart choice. You get the spin web, so you have no pathing, and then you get an ability that forces pathing on your opponents, so you have no issue with this fissure whatsoever to be able to get in and out of engagements. But they will have to contend with the webs being there, and the fissure throwing just an extra spanner in the gears of this. I really like these choices. Looks like Blop's going to be picking up Sinister Gaze. I think this is a mistake. I think it should have gone on NJ. That's definitely the right build to go for that there. I may be wrong. I really want to see what NJ's got for me. I think these are the professionals. I want to see what I want them to prove me wrong. I want them to show me the combinations I'm not prepared for. So Big Tauntaun going to be picking up the Power Shot as well as a Maledict. Looks like Blop's going to be picking up Phantom Embrace. That's Silence here and the Sinister Gaze. So quite a permanent disable coming out from him. And there's going to be the Frostblast to tie that up. I'm Thor's playing Zeus. That's it. That's it. Can't disagree. Zeus is incredible. So I'm Thor playing Zeus. Kind of fine with it. Fish is going to be playing a somewhat combined Broodmother Luna style right clicker. So they've got one right clicker on the side of no jungle, and they got Silken Bola. Okay, Goem's going to be the other right clicker on the side of Harulds, but I want to see what else they're going with. I am Thor definitely going to be the magic dealer. I'm wondering whether this is going to be a support or a mid laner, because he can switch into a core role. NJ meanwhile is going to be picking up the Dragon Slave. I'm not sure how I feel about this. I do want to see how this plays out, but I do feel like the Sinister Gaze was the combination to pull. Maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe you guys in chat can tell me whether I'm wrong in that, but I do want to know whether those combo correctly or not. As far as I remember, this ability is goddamn broken and always has been. And he does pick up Focus Fire. I'm not sure I like this, because the damage reduction is the main reason why I don't think this is the best ability for him. We'll see how that turns out. As I said, I'm not sure. I can't see myself as a professional in any regard, so we're going to see what these guys have got for us. I'm looking forward to this final game of the day. It's no jungle in the Dire versus Harolds on the Radiant. Looks like the chat's already popping off, asking for donations.
Prepare for battle.
I think I do like what Blop's got building here. He's got some excellent passives here. Moonglaives, Insatiable Hunger for the lifesteal is incredible, as well as level 4. Burning Barrage also just a really, really good way of spending his mana. So he has some utility in what he's going to use. And then Death Pact is just a classic ability, turning him into the raid boss. I think with the Insatiable Hunger, stats is going to be even better on him now than before. Looks like, again, Goem going to go for the same ward he did the first game, because it wasn't spotted out. But this time he is going to throw it out from the... In fact, I wonder, there could have been the same ward here.
30 seconds to battle.
No, it would have been Radiant's ward last game, so it would have been no jungle. So I'm wondering whether that's just a known ward to go for. Looks like there's a lot of rotation in the mid lane. Looks like Ultralol has decided to go on Skeleton Walk as the first to probably snipe that rune. Ah, is it Lensk? Is that who he is? Ah, thank you very much. Appreciate that.
Battle begins.
I admit nothing but my sadness that you're gone.
Looks like both runes just going fairly evenly. I don't think they spotted Ultralol until he... Nope, now he revealed himself. Did he manage to sneak that rune? It looks like he actually did. So 3-1 this, for the runes here. And it is Big Todd in the mid lane, as I predicted. Ah, what I was curious about is whether or not Zexar is going to be playing support. It looks like he is going to be playing a core role. He's got to the lane first with Blop, and looks like the two supports are duking out here. Ultralol versus Lensk. I think Lensk has the advantage here because he does have a nuke ability, and it's going to come off cooldown now. And Ultralol is going to be very careful because in 4 seconds it's going to come off cooldown again. And there's the sentry. No, but Lensk's going to be playing it safe. It looks like Ultralol just going to be walking back.
Denied.
I'm just going to put the last hits up there for you guys. And I think Big Tom's actually going to have a little bit of trouble last hitting here. Zeus not really known for his right click. But he does have that stun. And that's going to be a problem. Okay, so it is going to be the same wards for both teams. They recognize that they love this location. But neither team's going to be dewarding it. And neither mid laner has the ability to deward it. It looks like lots of damage coming out on Zexar on the top lane as well, though. It looks like Lensk really pressured him to get back. Meanwhile, looks like there's going to be a pull on the bot lane here. I'm just going to be watching the mid lane ever so slightly more. Looks like actually Zexar taking still more damage. Lensk on Relentless. It looks like Lensk is taking a little bit more heat than before, but Zexar is out of mana. Ultra Ball, again, not really much more he can do with this Skeleton Walk. Still level 1. Zexar pretty much on his own here. It looks like that's all she wrote here. So the level 2 now on the Stroke of Fate. Going to be using that to right click. Big Tonton trying to force miss chances on Goemun on his last hitting. Well, bot lane, I'm Thor with his abilities. Again, another courier kill by, this time a courier kill by Ultralaw for Blop. And trying to force Lance to do something about it, but Lance can't really spot him there, I think. Tragedy coming out. Was it Eclipse on Lina? Interesting choice. Yeah, not sure about that. But I mean, Goemun's playing mid laner. I don't think he really much cares about any of the. Yeah, I don't know. There was relocate in the pool as well. Wondering if that could not be a better choice. Looks like I'm taking a little bit of damage here in the bot lane. Looks like not cancelling that with the Dragon Slave.
Whoopsie.
Yeah. Pretty much stale games. It looks like Zexar chilling in the top lane. I'm sure Imthor's jealous because basically Zexar is playing Zeus and, you know, Imthor is Thor. So, wondering if not that was a conversation to be had. Another pull coming out from No Jungle here on the off lane. Looks like some damage coming out now on the Zexar on the top lane. More right clicks. It looks like the not choosing to turn on Burning Barrage at the moment and not choosing to do Moonclaves. Now I want to see this interaction. I think this is going to completely demolish any stacks. So I'm expecting shortly Lens to try and stack some creep waves and Ultralaw to try and prevent them. Yeah, that's actually pretty sensible recognition there by the two teams. But I think he's still level 1. He's barely taking his time to level 2. And there is a sentry here, so he's going to be taking some damage. Lensk is on level 3. So Ultra going to be playing very careful here. Well, I am Thor. This build is going to be really good for him to take a lot of damage. Going for the treads and the Mjolnir straight off the bat. Right click is going to make him a pain, for a less fashionable way of saying it. The D-Ward does come out in the mid lane, so Fish be able to spot that ward finally. Probably noticed by Goemun in the mid lane here. Looks like Zexar doing his best right-clicking here. Trying to get onto the top of the last hit ward. Another courier been snapped up by Ultralaw, and he is abusing that invis. He does have the Lucent Beam, so and that, to be fair, that Laguna Bait is oh, bit of banter coming out on the from them now. Second courier snipe in that same lane. Second courier, which was the same as the first one. Both blops. Looks like Maximus. Yep, he's ready to start doing a little bit of aggression. He's got 1 point now in Aftershock. Blop firing backs, and I don't need items. Alright, Lance gone a little bit of HP lost there, so it looks like there might have been a little bit of aggression from Ultralaw. They do spot him again. Ultralaw going to be trying to take out the ward, and I think this might be Lence's kill. He might have the ward. He doesn't have the ward, the mana enough yet, but it looks like Zexar's going to be not quite in the range to get the rest of that damage.
Money to burn.
Meanwhile, on the bot lane, actually in the mid lane, Goemun's going to be trying to take out this camp here. It looks like Big Tonton shoved him off the lane. The level 4 Silken Bolas is pretty strong, but it is Goemun who's leading the right clicks. Wondering if he's going to be able to clean up these those spiders. Now we know how much Stroke of Fate buffs up the damage with any extra targets, so that's going to be the direct counter in this lane in the mid. Lots of money I'm expecting from Goemun. And Now, I've noticed this is probably the third pull from No Jungle on this off lane. So, it doesn't really look like Imthor or Ko is going to be able to contest. Anti-Tank's not been able to really do much about it.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Unfortunately, Broodmother does have one of the slowest stats movement speeds for the hero. Because she does have an inherent movement speed burst with her spider spin webs. So, it's going to be a little bit harder for him to stack that up. And it looks like they are going to be stacking camps here now, finally, on the off lane. Both camps correctly stacked here. And I expect that's going to be for Blop to clean up very shortly. Looks like Maximus now reached level 6. And so as Imthor just getting there, and they're starting to stack up enchant totems, and his level 3 fiery soul is going to be doing a lot of work for him. Zexar, again, the wave has been pushed under his tower, so he's going to be following up there. Not a lot of aggression. Compared to all the other games we've seen in this tournament, there's always been kills well before the 8-minute mark. And in this game, we've not yet to see a single. So first blood still ready to go. Looks like Anti-Tank's going to be perhaps the first one to take it, but the stun does get Maximus, does get him away. And look like Maximus is going to be trying to pressure this. Light Secretary comes out first, and and that's going to be first blood. Just throw all your spells at him, and he's going to fall there. The Aftershock did manage to stop him from doing any extra ability, I think. He probably tried to cast Windrun, but I didn't quite get to see that. Perhaps it was Inkswell on himself, but couldn't quite catch it. And now, finally caught first blood. Thank you very much. It's about time. What's German built? Okay, German's built 4 null talismans. Now I need someone in chat to tell me unequivocally: does the spell amplification stack, or is it does it have reducing returns? As my opinion, I believe that spell amp does not stack in the way that this does. I don't think it's going to be at 12. I think it's going to be something slightly less than that. I guess we'll see. The classic Broodmother build for the mid lane, just taking the camps from both sides. Going to wait for the spawn and then push out the lane again. But German's ready with this and throws out too early, so these creeps stay alive. Another stack coming up, and Blop's here now to take out this humongous stack. I want to see how this works out. So, and it does stack. So look how quickly he cleared up that 3 stacks of on the neutrals and cleared up in less than 3 seconds. My goodness. All right, looks like there's a little bit of a push coming in. Looks like Ultrol is going to fall to Zexar's Zeus cosplay. Not Ultrol, sorry, NJ. So Lent's going to be falling to that. Meanwhile, Blop going to be taking out the. My goodness, look how little damage he's taking. Death Pact for extra damage, Insatiable Hunger for the buff damage, as well as the Lifesteal. Burning Barrage. This is going to be, if he starts to get raid bossy, this is going to be over very, very quickly. No inherent disables, no inherent escapes though. So I'm probably going to expect to see stuff like a Skadi picked up, maybe a BKB. But looks like he is going to go for a. Yeah, that's going to be the completed Dragonlance first, and then the Mjolnir, which leaves Lensk to get his level 6 in the top lane.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Okay,
attack.
not much else going on. It looks like Amthor just stacking up the right-click damage here. He's got his Focus Fire ready. I do want to see how much damage he's able to spit out from this build. Now, I'm not convinced the Shard is going to be the best build for him. Looks like Anti-Tank taking some damage from Maximus, but not going to be able to get there. Looks like the right-click start coming out from Imthor, but look how little that damage does. I think, really, even though the max attack speed is really good, I don't think it worked out really in his favor. You're only able to get maximum 700, so that's what I think it doesn't work here. Looks like he did spot out the creeps coming out from Big Tonton here. Not sure if that is a misplay, but we'll see.
Well-gotten gains.
Meanwhile, Big Tonton looks like he go for continuing his cosplay. It looks like he's probably going to be getting the Orchid as the first item. I'm expecting that to actually be finished now, and yeah, there it is. ready to get a kill. Got Silken shot straight away as well, and the fissure. So could easily dive the tower here. Here's the first stun. There's the slow. There's the Orchid. And the stun, and that's going to be the kill there. And looks like the creeps aren't finished. I'm going to be trying to look for Iron Thor, and he doesn't really have much to do about it. With only Maelstrom to defend. Meanwhile, Zexar has his Thunder God's Wrath finished up now. I think he is also going for an Orchid of his own. Meanwhile, Blop. Is that his finished? Maelstrom already on its way?
The prize is mine.
Not quite. I think that must be his Javelin first. Oh, looks like I did miss a kill on the top lane on Zexar. Looks like Mahaximus decided to get the kill here with the Chain Frost, Dragon Slave, Flight Strike away, and he has Blink. So this is the combo. Blink stun. The stun is going to affect him with Aftershock as well. Dragon Slave is going to stack onto that, and then Chain Frost. All the magical damage after that stun will probably secure each kill. So excellent choice of a first item by him. Looks like we're going to have some aggression on the bot lane here, and that combo is incredible. So go Invis after you get the. Was it anti-tank with Inkswell? Yeah, so Inkswell, Ultra goes Invis, runs forward, gets the secured stun, and then Go Woman and will follow up with the arrow and the Stroke of Fate. So nice choice of a combination here as well. Looks like an arrow, a shackle coming out from Fish, but not really trying to do much. The power shot does land, but you know Zexar's not really too bothered. But he knows they're in the area now. Maximus has showed himself in the lane. And it looks like he's going to get this kill. There's the first stun, and the second, and the follow-up. And the power shot's going to secure this kill. Meanwhile, Shackle tries a latch, doesn't really hit any trees. Goem's going to be able to follow up on this. It looks like the Dire Tower in the bot lane getting pressure by Thor. But he's going to be looking to get this right click out. Oh my goodness. That was an interesting sound effect. I'm not sure that works for 3 abilities. Didn't quite see it from that. But we shall see. It looks like Moonlight Shadow going to be procced.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
So, Harulds on the offensive. Maybe looking for Big Tauntaun. He can't see himself here. Anti-tank's going to be stunned up. Oh my goodness, what was that damage? What was that damage? I think that was the Stroke of Fate popping in his face. My goodness. Meanwhile, top tower is going to be taken out by Blop. And I think this is going to be his... Yeah, that'll be the Maelstrom completed by Blop. So he has a ton of creep kill potential. Looks like we're going to have a fight here. Less of a fight and more of a murder. As Fish falls to Girl Woman. And the same combination they played before with Inkswell into the invisible Skeleton Walk. Wondering, are they continuing to stack camps? And it looks like not really. It looks like bottom tower did fall as well to I'm Thor. So 1 tower each. Both the offlane towers fallen to respective teams. Yeah, let's take a look at the spell amp and the hero stats, sure. So they also have 14% spell amp, and I don't think that's... So it's 369 damage spell amp. +5. So it does in fact stack. Yeah, okay. Thank you for pointing that out to me, chat. It does definitely stack. That's rather interesting. So 5 from Fairy Trinket and 3 from each of the Null Talismans. Okay. It looks like we have a little bit of engagement with the bot lane there. Let's focus back onto the meta of this game. Looks like Fish not really building anything other than the Yules. Big Tauntaun, however, is probably going to go... He's looking for building that Atos. Looks like middle tower has fallen there. I'm Thor looking ready to push. Looks like in fact, it's going to be an engagement in the bot lane. Big Tauntaun does get delete anti-tank and looking to try and finish off Zexar, but Zexar's doing all right. Ultralord able to scout out the entirety of this team. Looks like Fish not able to get the not able to get landed on the arrow. It looks like they tried to smoke, but Ultralord was able to spot them out. Unfortunately, though, it does mean that Go Woman might be falling here with all this damage coming out of him, and it's going to be this death. Also, Ultra is going to get spotted out. The creeps do spot him out. Maximus does get the final kill. Maximus is not following there. And looks like Zex are going to be trying to get out of here, but the dust is on there, and that's going to be another kill by Big Tonton. Alright, 3 kills going away of no jungle, and they're going to be looking to pressure this bot. Like, meanwhile, while this is going on, Bob doing his core thing, building up as much right click as he can, and he's going to be cleaning waves very quickly. Literally banging the dirt is gone. I do want to see these two heroes duke it out on the max build late game. I want to see them go 1-to-1, man-to-man with 5 items. I'm not sure we're going to be lucky enough to get this if no jungle do keep pressuring these towers. Harulds need to find a way to get into this game. It looks like they're going to try and nuke out these creeps, but not be able to get it. The arrow comes out and cleverly tries to get that juke by Big Tonton, but not managing to. Big Tonton doing a great job of juking out these long-range abilities from Goemon. Looks like isn't over there. Looks like in fact they do spot out Ultra Low under that sentry, and he is going to fall for his unfortunate extension. Looks like Maximus going to go for a Aether Lens. Probably looking to try and reduce the cooldowns of his ability so we can get a little bit extra damage, a little bit extra stuns there. So not a terrible build, and I do think it's good. I was just thinking the constant stun coming out from Sinister Gauge. Surely the full duration Sinister Gauge gives you the longest stun, and therefore the highest, quickest damage. I may be corrected here. And in fact, looks like Fish is going to be cleaning up Zexar. The Spider's doing all the diving for them. Big Tonton already ready to build up another stack of them. Look at his items here. Rod of Atos combined with the Fisher. And in fact, it looks like the Fish is going to tank up this arrow, and it's going to fall for this. But Maximus is going to clean him up immediately with his combination. And that's going to be the next tower, I think. I don't think Glyph is on cooldown, in fact, so they could very easily take this. In fact, before they do so, they're going to punish Ultralaw for being spotted out again on that bot lane. Another 3 kills going for them. 7k gold at about the 20-minute mark, and the first tier 2 tower falling for them. Meanwhile, at the top lane, I'm going to be trying to put the pressure on this top tower, but it's a bit too healthy. They very easily defended if they choose to TP back. It looks like Thor, the mana pool that he has, decides to play it a little bit safer. Anti-tank just in there in the vicinity to help him out with this. And they're going to start cleaning up the jungle and rotating towards that mid lane. Big Tonton, all the spiders have been dropped. Maximus going to be trying to clean up creep waves and does have that TP boots as well. And it looks like finally Goemon managed to clean up all those creeps. It looks like Big Tonton might be falling for this, and he does fall, but it might be, again, a bit of an over-aggression. He is going to fall to Lensk's, God, that's hard to say. Did fall to Lensk's silence. Wasn't able to get out of that there. It looks like Moonlight Shower is going to be, was that popped? Yep, it looks like it was popped by Anti-Tank to get them out of there. So only Goemon falling for that. Looks like Zexar going to be doing his best to push out this wave again in the mid lane. But unfazed, the rest of No Jungle move to the top lane. Creep wave already there. Blop looking to attack this from way downtown. And it looks like he's finished a Gleipnir, so this is going to be his control he's going to provide in the team fights. He does not need much more damage. The build is already pretty incredible as it is. We're going to have a look at the net worth now. Looks like, yep, Blop very securely in the lead. And look at the damage coming out of him. So Gleipnir into a power shot by Fish, and just the right-click damage coming out from Burning Barrage. And they're going to stick around here in the bot lane. No wards available for them at the moment, but looks like Big Tonton is going to be looking out for that. Doesn't really spot anything for him. Does what? Sounds like it was used. But looks like Maximus is still invisible with that invis rune. Goemon trying to prevent this creep wave from advancing. The arrow does kill that catapult. And they are slowing this. They are slowing this wave by wave. It looks like there is a Atos being used in the mid lane. Looks like the stun's going to come out. Ironfall are going to be silenced now after getting buffed out. The BKB goes come out though. Looks like Maximus in fact killing Goemon on the top on the top lane. But Ultralog killing Lensk in the mid And Big Tauntaun, in fact, going to be falling to Anti-Tank and Co. I Am Thor and Ultra in the same vicinity. Maximus going to be trying to get this kill. Looks like he has got this extra ability to get the Ice Sprite. It looks like the damage is enough. Maximus showing us what this build can do. And it's another kill for him. I wonder who's going to get the third. Looks like he does get his double kill here. Wondering whether he's going to be looking for Ultra Law, but he has got to be literally psychic to figure out where he is. That invisible guy running around here. Ultra Law going invis again. Going to be trying to get out here. Looks like Blop's in the vicinity, but I don't think he knows where he is. He's probably going to try and stack the camps. Ultra Law, is this wise? He does block the camp, and looks like Blop also wasn't able to get that pull. I'm wondering if Blop recognizes that that camp was stacked. Oh. Looks like there was an arrow coming out onto Fish, in fact, so he's going to be showing into the support. The Yules is out there, but here's Maximus with this combination, and that's the perma-kill. Perma-stun there. Ice Sprite, actually Aghanims. Oh, was it? It wasn't Aghanims, it was the Shard giving him this ability. And we're going to be looking for Ultra Law. Ultra Law did get a cleanup on this Laguna Blade onto Fish, but they can't spot him, and even the Moonlight Shadow coming out to give him a little extra security. Probably doesn't want to walk through this area one more time, so he's going to try and find another way around it. Cleverly so as well. Yep, but it's looking like a real steep hill to climb. No jungle at 10k gold advantage. Lensk very close to getting his BKB to get that black hole now, so that is probably going to be what they're looking for first engagement. Maximus, though, is fearsome on this ability. Ice Spire, excuse me. Light Strike away into Dragon Slave. And here comes a combo. Stun after stun, and that's going to be the kill. Or is it? In fact, Zexar's left barely surviving. He does fall, in fact. I'm getting the return kill. And here comes the right-click damage. It looks like I'm going to be trying to kill Lance throwing the black hole to help Blob get this finished up, and it does get this kill. Triple kill coming out for Blob. And I think that's going to be an ultra kill. Are they going to be able to give him the Rampage? Gorman maybe thinking about it. He does manage to catch him. The Yules comes out. There is some right-click here. 1, 2 right-clicks. Doesn't be able to get uphill and does dodge the barrage. Gorman getting his own back with the Stroke of Fate, but nope. That's 3 members of that is 3 members of Harulds dead, and it's going to be their last tier 2. Excuse me, falling down now, and it looks like their base is now wide open, and they're going to be looking for that high ground. There is a DD waiting right outside the Roche pit, so whether they're going to go for this is going to be the timing's going to be pretty good for them. They got about another minute and 40 seconds to figure that out. So we're going to see what their choices are. It looks like Blop content with farming up. He has his BKB finish. Is going for the a Silver Edge. Meanwhile, Fish is going to be going for his own Blink, and Blop already finishing his Eternal Shard. Going to give him a little bit of that utility, and it looks like they do spot it. Blop's going to be taking that DD, and they definitely want this Roshan. That smoke was well timed. And Roshan, unfortunately, going to be derived of his Aegis for the first time in this game. Meanwhile, Zexar Anti-Tank going to be trying to return some map control there. They do to trying to get the wards up as much as they can. That's a really excellent place for the ward to go here. D-wards are coming out, but there is vision here for the side of no jungle, so they may be able to see I Am Thor, but he is lurking under what vision he knows they have, which is good of him. Sentries are bound by both teams over this triangle, and looks like Blop's going to pick up his Aegis there. Looks like creeps moving in all sorts of the map, into all directions. Looks like the first Atol's going to be used. The silence is out there by Big Tauntaun. Looks like actually he might be falling for this. And looks like he does fall. I Am Thor cleaning him up as the entire team converse together under the Moonlight Shadow. Rather unfortunate push, and I think this means that Blop and Co on no jungle are going to be going back a bit and retreating to a little bit of that security, looking like they're going to try to get the jungle farm going again. Lenskaz has got his Blink Dagger, and I believe Maximus does have his Yules now finished up. I'm wondering what the next items are going to be going for. Fish not quite there, about 100 gold away. Okay, so I like this build. Ultra Low has gone for I'm going to go invisible, and when I'm not, I'm going to be killing somebody. Laguna Blade, Dagon, and the Lucent Beam. This is going to be what he's going to be using to force some fear into No Jungle. And it looks like they're actually going to be trying to pressure this mid tower. They're moving into the triangle, going to be trying to steal as much camps as they can. I'm Thor, Goddess BKB out, and Maelstrom Chrysalis. I'm wondering what item he's choosing to finish next. They actually do spot Fish with the... Wait a second. Now I've been calling Fish Lensk this most of this game. I may have been doing so. Pardon me. Anyway, looks like Goman did land the arrow and did spot out Fish with the with that arrow and securing that kill, and a big crit as well coming out from I Am Thor. Looks like they're going to be retreating here just to push out this lane again, and there's going to be some rotations from No Jungle into their triangle, maybe to try and get this kill on I Am Thor. Len's going to be running out. He does have his black hole. There is safety behind him. Looks like Blop's coming out. It looks like they jump in. Len's going to get silenced first, but oh my goodness, Blop! That's a very big kill. That was a Silver Edge already finished, and now he's going for the Skadi, and this is going to be Raid Boss Blop ready to go, up and running very shortly. And it looks like the rest of Harulds are going to be retreating far back into their comfort zone. I've got to try and catch I'm Thor using Enchant Totem. I'm wondering if this is going to be for 3 right clicks. I don't think it is. I think it does only last for 1, but I really do want to see whether that holds. I'm just going to follow him for a second here. We see that both teams converge a little bit. It looks like Anti-Tank's a little out of position. But he's going to get out far. And Ultra Law like also is... Oop. No, I don't think it did work for all 3. We're going to check it out one more time. Still didn't get checked out stats. Perhaps one of you guys in the... Oh, it looks like the stun... Dagon's going to go out. It looks like they're going to find him, in fact. So Ultra Law going to be caught out. But looks like Big Tauntaun is going to go in with his combination. But I Am Thor was able to get the BKB out. It looks like Anti-Tank's going to get stunned out here. But that's going to be all she wrote. Blop very low. Almost in danger of losing his Aegis. Another minute to last on that. But Maximus proving that he's providing the backup. He's got the gem as well, so this is going to make Omega Law's game just a little uncomfortable. Looks like he's going to go for an Eagle Song now next for his combination. High ground defense is good. They do have some. Do have Maelstrom. They have Zexar on his Zeus, and they do have German with his long range nukes. Oh, that's a really good 2-man stunner. Maximus is jumping in there. That's going to get the rest of them. They are shackled together, and there comes the black hole by Lensk. There's no stun for that, actually. It does come out now, but he does get cleaned up. There is a buyback now coming out from I Am Thor. It looks like No Jungle are going to try and retreat out as quick as they can. I don't know where Blop was in that fight. They desperately needed him. That was a great stun on 2 people there. Ooh. So close. Just so close. Looks like Blop now going to be doing his assault on the tower, well outside of tower range. Not sure Maximus wants to jump in. The arrow is dodged. And Zexar, in fact, Zexar finds 2 people again. Maximus going to get these 2 kills, and there's Blop on a double kill as well, following up. And I'm Thor going to be popping the BKB, but look at the right click damage by Blop. It looks like he goes for the invis, and I think that's going to be the end of him. I'm Thor got 1 more right click coming out, and that is going to be a kill. Ultra, I don't know if he's noticed that the Maximus does have his gem. I think he's probably going to have to retreat. And left to Anti-Tank and Co. to defend. And I don't think they're going to be able to do this. Blop is going to be melting the racks. And no other tier 2s are up. So this is going to be the next racks coming up straight away unless there's any buybacks. I Am Thor's out for 80 seconds. And Goman out for another 40 or 30 at least. And now Maximus does have the gem. And I think they probably have noticed this now. Ultra Law trying to get as many kills as he could. The Shackle trying to catch someone just up on the high ground, but not being able to spot anybody. It's like Big Tauntaun, he knows how useful he is with this no pathing. He's just going to walk up, try and catch him. Maximus does find out where Ultra Law is, and that's going to be the death of him now. He does have buyback, and he does use it now, but it's too late. Anti-Tank's going to fall now. Anti-Tank throwing his buyback as well. Fish very low on HP, but I think that's going to be... the tower does actually clean him up. The kill going to be rewarded to Zexar. Looks like it's Blop. It's going to finish up the tower, and Fish is going to be buying back. And when did he finish his E-Blade? Blob, meanwhile, not really concerned. He's going to be keep and try and clear the racks, and his teammates are going to be behind him. They're going to clear out Ultra one more time. That's Ultra out for 70 seconds, and the whole time, I Am Thor stuck in base, not able to leave as he's still respawning. The Eclipse does come out. Does that not do damage? Yeah, it doesn't do damage. So then, probably just a visual bug. It's bit unfortunate for him there. Yep, perhaps maybe it was just to extend the night. Looks like the arrow's going to land, in fact, on Big Tauntaun, and it's going to be the kill now. That's going to go the way of Woman. I Am Thor and Woman cleaning that up very nicely with the combination of the Gale Force. Dragging him back after the arrow. Yeah, and even Big Tauntaun recognizing what a combo that was. Arrow into Gale Force, bringing you back and eating damage by Thor. Looks like he's on 12k HP. I'm wondering if he's going to be, if this is his career, looking to pick up a next item. Fish checking for the Roshan. It's not going to be up for another about 40 seconds when we see its respawn. Goeman, meanwhile, going to be looking for the Aghanim Scepter. It's going to be buffing the arrow and the Eclipse, which is rather unfortunate. Not sure what else we have here. I'm Thor on the top lane. Still not decided what to build next, but it looks like Zexar and his Invoker, well, Zeus really, has already gone for his Nimbus. So there's that. I'm guessing I've actually never seen Spin and Snare been used in any game, whether it be ability draft or normal, so I'm curious to see what that is. Now, Blop, Raid Boss mode activated. He's got a Death Pact. He's got an Eye of Skadi. He's got a BKB. He's got the damage. He's got the lifesteal. What doesn't he have? This win yet. But my freaking god, that's a lot of damage. Right, smoke coming up. Maximus wants to do his, oh dear, Arcane Blink on him as well. This is going to be a disgusting combination. I want to see who is victim first. It looks like they might be finding anti-tank here. Maximus waiting for someone to show up in the lanes. I really hope it's not Zexar. Zexar wants to stay alive as long as possible. Maximus might be spotting that. Looks like he's going to be walking here. I think they do find Woman as well, though, but it looks like it's not going to be the first. It's not going to be Maximus who finds him. So the lane Synco is going to be trying to catch him out. And that's probably going to be the kill. Yep. Team cleanup. And unfortunately, he does have buyback this time around, so there is a way of him coming into this game. Yep. Blop, again, back to farming. Top of the net worth by a large margin. 27k net worth. Nothing else yet. Looks like I Am Thor might be... There's going to be the Shackle. And there's the BKB to pop there. He has to get out of here. And 3 right clicks, half HP. He needs something to survive this. Another 50 seconds still left for Goem to respawn. And Maximus is rearing to go. Look at him. He's clicking back and forth. He wants to jump in. He wants to find somebody unexpected. And this is going to be the kill here. And that's going to be the death of Ultra Lol as well, unfortunately. BKB popped in. Looks like, in fact, I'm Thor going to be falling as well. And there's no buybacks for them. And this is the last racks for the game. I'm not even sure whether there's going to be any defense coming out from Harulds. And it looks like they're going to go 2 up into this bracket. And that's going to be them. And that's the Black Hole coming out here. They're going to be dragging back these heroes. And it looks like the last kill's coming out. And that's everyone dead. And I Am Thor's going to call it. GG comes out. And no jungle are the winners of this series. So they will be... They are going to be ahead. Now, whether or not they're going to be tied first place with, I believe it was MVYIT. That's right. If they're tied with MVYIT, we'll find out shortly as soon as the results get released next week. But they've definitely earned themselves a top place in this tournament. Every game I've been having the pleasure to cast, they've done very well to get these kills. It looks like before the game is ended, Ultra Low wanted to throw out his combo and get a kill. And, unfortunately, he didn't kill Blop, but Blop does kill him. Rax's last couple HP going down now. Glyph used out. Buyback by Zexar, but this isn't going to be enough. And in fact, I think Zexar's going to fall, and he does. And that's going to be GG. Oh, I do want to say well played to Harolds. I had the pleasure of casting them before, and they do play exceptional ability draft. Their drafting is on point. Their teamwork is there. Unfortunately, it looks like there's no jungle going to be taking the win and the lead for today. I'm going to see if I can catch one of the players here for a quick comment. So just bear with me 2 minutes, and I want to congratulate both No Jungle for their game and Harold for their play this evening. And we'll be right back with, hopefully, with perhaps Blop. Is that what we want? Is that who we want? I'll see. Give me 1 minute. Give me one moment.